We often talk about the how of teaching. What methods work best? How do we deliver content effectively? But what about the who? Who is the teacher standing before the students? This is the heart of great teaching, the authentic self of the educator. It's not just about knowledge, it's about passion. It's about bringing your whole self to the classroom. Students crave connection. They want to see their teachers as real people. When teachers share their passions, their vulnerabilities, their true selves, magic happens. This is not always easy. It takes courage to be vulnerable. But the rewards are immeasurable. When teachers show up authentically, they invite students to do the same. The classroom becomes a space for genuine learning and growth. Teaching is more than just a job, it's a calling. It's about inspiring minds and shaping futures. And that starts with the teacher's own journey of self-discovery and authenticity. Each teacher brings a unique story to the classroom. Our experiences, our passions, our struggles, they all shape who we are as educators. When we share these authentically, we create a space for deeper connection with our students. They see us not just as teachers, but as fellow travelers on the journey of learning and life. This shared humanity builds trust and creates a more meaningful learning experience. Students are more likely to engage when they feel seen and understood. Authenticity doesn't mean sharing everything about ourselves, it's about being present, genuine, and allowing our true selves to shine through in our interactions with students. This creates a classroom environment where everyone feels safe to be themselves and to learn and grow together. Fear is a natural part of being human. We fear judgment, failure, and the unknown. These fears can hold us back, especially in the classroom. We might be afraid to show vulnerability, to admit we don't have all the answers. But vulnerability is not weakness, it's strength. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable with our students, we create a space for deeper learning and connection. They see that it's okay to not be perfect, to make mistakes, and to ask for help. By modeling vulnerability, we empower our students to take risks, to embrace their imperfections, and to become more resilient learners. It fosters a classroom culture of empathy, respect, and support, where everyone feels safe to learn and grow. Subject-centered teaching is not about lecturing at students, it's about creating a shared journey of exploration. The teacher becomes a facilitator, guiding students to discover the wonders of the subject matter together. Imagine a history class where students don't just memorize dates and names. They engage in debates, analyze primary sources, and become historians themselves. Or an English class where students connect with literature on a personal level, sharing their interpretations and finding their voices. Subject-centered teaching taps into the inherent joy of learning. It's about fostering curiosity, critical thinking, and a lifelong love of knowledge. When students are actively engaged in the learning process, they retain information better and develop a deeper understanding of the subject matter. Section 5. Igniting Curiosity Strategies for Engagement. Creating an engaging learning environment is key to unlocking students' potential. It's about moving beyond rote memorization and fostering a love of learning. Here are a few strategies to ignite curiosity in the classroom. Encourage questions. Create a safe space for students to ask questions, no matter how simple or complex they may seem. Embrace mistakes. View mistakes as opportunities for learning and growth. Encourage students to take risks and learn from their errors. Connect to real life. Make learning relevant by connecting it to students' lives and experiences. Show them how the subject matter applies to the real world. Use active learning. Incorporate hands-on activities, group projects, and discussions to keep students actively engaged. Celebrate success. Recognize and celebrate students' achievements, both big and small. Positive reinforcement goes a long way in building confidence and motivation. Remember, every student is unique. What works for one may not work for another. Be flexible, be creative, and be willing to adapt your teaching style to meet the needs of all learners. Section 6. The Wellspring Within. Nurturing the teacher's spirit. Teaching is a demanding profession. It requires immense energy, passion, and dedication. To sustain this, teachers need to prioritize their own well-being. Self-care is not selfish, it's essential. Take time to recharge, to pursue passions outside of the classroom, and to connect with loved ones. When we nurture our own spirits, we are better equipped to nurture the minds of our students. Remember, you cannot pour from an empty cup. Make self-care a non-negotiable part of your routine. It will make you a better teacher and a happier human being. Section 7. Finding your tribe, the power of supportive communities. Teaching can be isolating at times. It's crucial to build a supportive community of colleagues who understand the joys and challenges of the profession. Connect with other educators, share your experiences, and learn from one another. Seek out mentors who inspire you and offer guidance. Join professional organizations, attend conferences, and participate in online forums. Surround yourself with people who lift you up and remind you why you chose this path. Remember, you are not alone. There is strength in numbers. By building a strong support network, you can navigate the challenges of teaching with greater resilience and joy. Section 8. Stories of courage. Real teachers, real transformations. Across the country, teachers are embracing authenticity and transforming their classrooms. Take, for example, Miss Johnson, a high school English teacher who was afraid to show vulnerability. She always presented a perfect facade, afraid to let her students see her struggles. One day, she decided to share a personal story about her own challenges with writing. The classroom shifted. Students opened up, sharing their own writing anxieties. That day, Miss Johnson's classroom became a space of shared vulnerability and support, leading to deeper learning and connection. Then there's Mr. Garcia, a science teacher who was passionate about environmental conservation. He decided to incorporate his passion into his teaching, taking students on field trips to local parks and involving them in community cleanup projects. Mr. Garcia's passion was contagious. Students became more engaged in science, seeing its relevance to their own lives and communities. They learned that science wasn't just a subject in a textbook, it was a powerful tool for making a difference in the world. Section 9. The heart of the matter: authenticity, courage, and the future of learning. The future of education rests on the shoulders of courageous and authentic teachers. Teachers who are willing to be vulnerable, to connect with their students on a human level, and to create learning experiences that are both engaging and meaningful. This is not easy work. It requires constant self-reflection, a willingness to grow, and a deep commitment to the well-being of our students. But the rewards are immeasurable. When we teach from the heart, with authenticity and courage, we have the power to ignite a love of learning that will last a lifetime. We create a ripple effect, inspiring our students to embrace their own unique voices and to make their mark on the world. This is the heart of great teaching, and it is the hope for a brighter future.